Hey guys, it's me. And today I'll be listening to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. This album, referred to as many, is really good. A lot of people love this album. People liked it so much, in fact, this album went to #1 on the Billboard chart and sold over 45 million copies worldwide, remaining in the top 200 for 33 years.
What the Sigma?
I really wanted to listen to this album for the longest time because I've heard so many good things about it, especially from my brothers, from other YouTubers, and, well, so this is what this video is for, to check it out. So let's check it out. But before I give my opinions on it, I'm going to talk about the history first. If you don't want to listen to the history, skip to this timestamp, and that's when I'll give my opinions. I'll give you some time. Let's talk about the history of the album. The album grew out of ideas Pink Floyd had been developing during 1971 to 1972. The band wanted to create a record about things that affect everyone: time, money, conflict, aging, death, and mental pressure. Rather than making a collection of unrelated songs, they wanted the entire album to feel like one continuous experience, which is why all the songs have transitions in them, which is really cool. They began performing early versions of the material live in 1972. Months before the album was finished. This allowed them to test songs in front of audience and gradually refine them. The band used a lot of innovative recording techniques, including synthesizers, tape effects, unusual percussion, and extensive studio editing. One of the album's coolest features is a collection of spoken voices heard throughout it. The band asked people on Abbey Road questions such as what made them angry or whether they were afraid of death. Their answers were recorded and incorporated on the album. That's where some of the album's memorable spoken moments came from. Around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Now I finished talking about how they recorded it, let's talk about the cover. The famous prism artwork was designed by Hypnosis, with George Hardy creating the final illustration. The prism splitting white light into a rainbow became one of the most recognizable album covers in music history. You've probably seen it before. Interestingly, the band didn't even put their name on the front of the original cover. The artwork was supposed to speak for itself.
Wow!
But how well did it do? Well, when it came out in 1973, it became a massive commercial success. Its success also helped turn Pink Floyd from a successful progressive rock band into a world-famous stadium-level act. Pretty cool, right? Why is the album so important? A big reason it remains famous is how seamlessly everything fits together. The opening heartbeat leads into Speak to Me, and the songs flow into one another. Themes and sounds return throughout the record, making it feel more like a single journey than a normal collection of songs. The album is also notable for how it combines progressive rock, blues, jazz influences, electronic sounds, orchestration, and studio experimentation without becoming completely inaccessible. More than 50 years later, The Dark Side of the Moon is still enormously influential. It's often praised for its production, David Gilmour's guitar playing, Roger Waters' conceptual writing, Richard Wright's keyboards, Nick Mason's drumming, its seamless transitions, and its themes about everyday human life. It's basically an album about what it means to be human, wrapped in some incredibly memorable music. Now that we've finished talking about the history of the album, let's talk about how I thought of it. Okay, so let's start off with me ranking every song. Also, I did combine Speak to Me and Breathe together, just to let you know. Number 9 is Any Color You Like, which I gave a 9 out of 10. Really cool instrumental. Number 8 is Speak to Me / Breathe in the Air, which I gave a 9 out of 10. An intro song like nothing I've ever listened to. Number 7 is On the Run, which I gave a 9 out of 10. Really cool song in my opinion. Number 6 is Great Gig in the Sky, which I gave a 6 out of 10. Don't mind the Yoko Ono vocals. Number 5 is Brain Damage, which I gave a 10 out of 10. But like, why is there someone laughing in it? Listen to this. Number 4 is Eclipse, which I gave a 10 out of 10. Really good way to end off the album. Number 3 is Time, which I gave a 10 out of 10. Legendary guitar solo. Number 2 is Us and Them, which I gave a 10 out of 10. Amazing sax solo. And number 1, you know it, you love it, Money, which I gave, obviously, a 10 out of 10. Such an iconic and amazing song. So after listening to this album a couple of times, I really enjoyed it. This might be the best album I've reviewed so far. So let me know what other albums I should review, and I'd give this one a 10 out of 10. And that's all there is to say. See you.
My name is Donald, 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 Donald.